Away fiti kunjani sanibona le grant le jang. Ke Dlaks so bua le na Dlaks de Artzilla from Dlaks Art Studio. Wa mo tseba mos. Yeah, I re ke le tlotlela some things that I realize wa bona. So this language that I'm talking about, don't mind my hand, ke almost Spanish. E gona ke learn now. So ish ke publicity fela wa bona. So e re ke o tlotlela wa bona staba ke wa bona. So ke na le that language ke buang ka yone itse ke re ne ke tshela ka yone every time I get tuna Spanish sa. The language of my forefathers. Ke ra yone art yone a tlhaoga the artistic way. When I put the artistic language upon the canvas, my forefathers listen one tolamos. Because this language has been spoken by my forefathers long time ago, before everything was introduced in this world. My ancestors used to communicate via art, via the drawings, the paintings upon the walls. So you can see this language that I'm talking about is the language that has been spoken by our African language. It's part of our African language. So when I was telling my story upon the canvas, so whether it's the wall, whether it's the t-shirt, whether it's on what, the paper, whatever, that language has been spoken, respect it. Because that language that I'm telling you, that story that I'm telling you about on the canvas, on the painting, on the drawing, even on the portrait, is the language that is understanding, that you can understand for the generation to the generation to come on. One tshwaramos, ke ra di generation tse di tlanetsile. They tla dula they understand that this is the true artistic language. Oh, there is no one is bad or good. The main purpose is to understand it, is to understand the message behind it, understand the message that is written upon those canvas, the message that is told by the artist. So I want to Spanish tuna. I'm not just doing art for fun or just to impress you, but it's the language that my forefathers used to talk about it. We know it because we understand it. When you see some paintings on the wall, it moves your brain come wild. You can imagine different things because you see art. It tells the story, different story. Just one picture can tell thousands of stories. It depends on your perspective. So, I can explain my art in a way that I created it. But you, in a way, in your situation, we can interpret it better so that it can suit you. So I read from biggest already. So born the customer, client, people, followers, whatever you are. Wow. We are not just painting. We are telling the story. Wow. As much as you want an artist, after painting, after doing something, when someone see it, must speak to him. Wow. As much as you want it, when someone enter your house, you must say, wow. Yeah. Then you must make the artist say, wow, when you pay him. You get what I'm saying? Let the artist deliver what you expect and exceed it. And also you should do the same. pay what the artist asks from you. So the artist can be what? Happy with what he's doing and produce the good quality that you deserve. No. The language where it's rich, that language. It will never ever disappear. That language, artistic language, creative language, it will never disappear. For generation to generation will come and it will remain. That language will never disappear. I don't care whether the technology will improve it, but that language of artist will go on and be there forever and forever. Oh man. So I'm keeping the language alive. Wow. And one thing I want to say about the watch of Sona, Habiki Sone. Arasats our name. Artist is something that is a foreign language. It's not a foreign language, artist. Artist not only for those white people, it's not also for the English ones. Art comes from within our blood. It has been there for many years. As much as the child can write that language of artistic, you can see that language. It's been there for many years. And even those new generation is going to be there. Because even though the child, before he can learn to say ma, he must start with what? Make a mess of everything until you say something good from it. Because it's what is the language that he knows first. Before he can open his mouth, he knows this language. You get what I'm saying? He knows this language. Language of finger, language of imagination. Being wild, as crazy. Creating. And then comes the language that come from our mouth. You see, this language is so precious. Let's respect the language, people. Let's respect it as a belief. When you see an artist, just know that person will leave a legacy. He's living in history so rich that one day, when the artist is quite famous, that piece that you're going to hold at your house, it can double that price that you have paid the artist for. Just know that. It depends on you. Depends on your support. How you support an artist, it depends. Support that artist so that that artist will grow. When the artist grow, the price of his art piece also what? Grow. And when you go to the auction and you auction that art piece, you find that you can make $1 million. From just one piece that you have a long time paid 1,000 for it. No, you can pay 1,000 for one piece, and after that artist becomes famous and well known, and that piece can be worth $1 million. Just imagine. Because of what? Your support. Your support means a lot to an artist. Also, your support is an investment to an artist. But I'm not saying that artists need that much support. Not in the bad way, man. We need each other. Don't say you should support the artist because you want him to grow and he will benefit alone from that growth. No. If he grows, also the price will grow. And your investment is good. If you destroy the artist, your investment is done fully. because you find that price will never accumulate that is supposed to be accumulative, because of that artist that we say you cannot pay that price, you cannot. And we find that artist is no longer want to tell the story. So if the artist decide no longer to tell the story, you will see, I bought this painting, this art piece from this guy. Who is it? That guy. By the time you see you bought it, after 10 years you see you bought this from this guy. Who is it? You don't know him. Because of what? That negative impact that you put on him. Artists are very, very sensitive person. Sensitive people. Artists, they are very, very much sensitive. So I wanna se ke se kopang fela go bona ke le Dlaks de Artzilla from Dlaks Art Studio. Wow, alright. We support each other. Let me tell the story. The story that is from my pain, my suffering, and from my heart. The pain and sweat and the blood that they put on the paintings. Drawings. So let me tell the story. When I'm telling the story, I'm not saying that you should follow it and understand it, so that when the time comes for you to gain from your investment that you put upon that artist. The artist is a makasi ya di kgone go gola because ra di nyefatsa when it comes to their pricing. No yana ya ra zama ya struggle gone re rona re tlhagela. So ke tla tlhagela yang wena sa batla gonne o pay the amount that is required. The moment ke tlhagela ke the moment gonne wena that piece we rekang at that price o nagana or is too high. You will realize that price it was too less. By the time the artist become rich or become famous, or the business of the artist grows, you will realize that this piece is worth more than that. That's the language. This language of one is this language is very, 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 very rich, and it's very complicated to interpret it in that way or we understand. It's very, very, very much complicated. If you don't know how to interpret it in the way, ask the right people to interpret that thing for you, so that you can understand it more, and even know it will introduce another story from you, from your point of view. You will get the understanding from this guy, and also will bring your own point of view into reality about that piece. Why? So, language of artistry is very complex. It's very difficult. So, the artist can create a lot of things, but for that artist, and for one thing, art, like just general, so especially for us as artists, it's a mokasi. It's slow. We want us all re go tlase. Ra go phela le re le go tlase like sharp. How long should we be on the down floor, man. How long? For how many years should we be rinne go tlase da? How long tshwantse rinne go tlase ntle? The time to tlhagise tlhogo dan is the time for to realize that that man is worth it. If you don't see the worth in what I'm creating, don't bother one. Because you destroy someone else's investment. Or you should wait until you can afford it. Don't ask too much discount. Don't ask those things. Let the artist see, I will do so for you. Because our people, we know our economy, how it works. As you know, it's expensive. How much do you expect me for material? Like a half price away, or I'll create anything from it. Pushes span. So I can push span at the end of the year. Because when I create so much battle, make Palago create say guess a battle. Arashebana near Twisa near Vaigatelewa. You help me, I help you. Wow. The artist about I used to be an artist. But what happened? Because you don't want to listen to the artist's price and let him explain to you the process, or you should try the process after trying it and come to him and hear him and understand why and research what one before you come and say you are too rich, research what one, do some research what one, or I'll estimate the portrait how much can I charge you. The pricing for art there, just research about it. And you understand why. And you see some artists are cheaper because they want to earn something to live on. Yeah, we are building something, people. We are building. Although I'm still near alone, but I know I'm not alone. That's why if I push a span, I go root the span, I expect at the end of the span. You accept the ray. Push it on case. Yeah, it's bad like o push on case. Ka ate, re ate tshile. Oh, what? Is about now or attack a gayas. But as far as gas. So, your gas pan, push us pan, one peta gas pan. How do one number living on what's Hilalin? Now, I go route the 1, tomorrow go route the 2, the next day get 3. By the end of the day, when I 10, experience go canyon with a 2 minutes job. Wow. So, once or you can learn something, or learn something, or out of something, so that you can eat. Wow. So, as our life around a hell, most or push something legal, so something as a benefit as a benefit to roll in the future generation will benefit from it. What I mean, fit, I mean, a pace, I think Germany came fit on Polelor, Laminic, Pokai, Kai, Kiss a pace, why, Yamar, why? ke sa base mo ke blow month gore because we are too ignorant for art. Art is not something sa batho ba cool. Art is art for everyone. Learn to accept art as it. Learn to accept it. And after accept it, learn to research about it and know about it. As much as you want to be beautiful as that art piece it is, or we want that art piece to make your house look beautiful, you must make the artist to make her look beautiful. You get what I'm saying? So get Dlaks de Artzilla from Dlaks Art Studio. Kene Dlaks de Artzilla. Facebook page with it. Dlaks Art Studio. Instagram o Tinder Dlaks underscore art. One Twitter, TikTok at Dlaks de Artzilla. One Twitter, YouTube o Lindy. One Twitter at Dlaks Art Studio, Dlaks de Artzilla. One Twitter. And retain down with the guy. Bona or check your website in your room. dlaksartstudio.com.za. Retain down since Lindy or Dlaks my P2 or Dlaks. Dlaks de Artzilla, the best of art. Lindy. Never go back. You always rising up. Sing back for round 2.